So we're just gonna lay down. And welcome to In Bed with Michelle. Which is this whole fucking thing. I'm mostly bedbound, but now I'm laying down. So in a way, it's more intimate. Is it though? I don't know. I don't know. Hope you can hear me over the fan, cause I'm a big fan of not overheating. Hello, lovely peoples. I am Michelle. This is my hospital bed Avita, and you're watching One Spoon Leftovers NYC. And today I want to talk about one part of my disability, and especially since there's been an abundance of cerebral what? One part of the disability. What? Lately, I've been having an abundance of cerebral spinal fluid leaking out of my face, specifically the eyes, the ojos. I think that's Spanish for eyes. It might not be, though. I don't know. It makes me a little bit loopy. Part of the disability, I can't process information in real time. And it's a spectrum. Sometimes there's no delay. No delay. Sometimes the mild delay. Sometimes it's like a little medium delay and it's tingly and jazz hands. What? I don't know. Sometimes it's like, wow, mega delay. Is this words? And then sometimes it's like mega fucking delay. What's going on? And that's been happening as of late. So it's fine when I'm chatting with a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine who is either like knows me very well and is very cool with it, and or a friend of mine who's very, very sploot as well. Because then I'm like, it's a fucking party. We're both on the same level. Let's have some weird fucking conversations. And we do. But it's a bit complicated when you're talking to maybe your doctor's assistant. So then imagine, here I am, and I'm all like woo-woo, and then I have to talk to like my doctor's assistant coherently. So, okay. It's hard to organize my thoughts into coherent manner and sentences. And I'm like, oh boy, because then not only do I have to process what she's saying in real time, sometimes not an option. I gotta think of not just a response, a coherent response. Beep, bop, boop. May work in jazz. But it's not that good as the response to the conversation, unless it's jazz or maybe like cool robots. So then I kept emailing her, and I, thinking, hey, like she can't, and I'm hoping like someone would be like, hey, part of Michelle's thing, her disability, is she has a processing disorder. So then, email is the best way to communicate with her. They don't have that on my file. So she keeps calling me. And I realized, you know what, the only way I'm going to move this forward in a time-sensitive fashion is if I just fucking return her phone call. I like her. She's a very nice person. She just didn't know. I could have asked my PCA, Lizzie, to call. But I find sometimes that if you ask her to call for you, although fucking valid, people stop talking to you directly and just start talking to your PCA. Or whoever is calling, And I don't like that because maybe, I can't always process information in real time, but I'm not a fucking lump. But sometimes, if I can't verbally communicate, people just don't fucking bother to try to find other ways to communicate with me. So I was like, alright. So then I kind of like I sat down, I went over the gist of what I wanted to get across to this person. And I did it in a voicemail, and it went as smooth as it could. But it was obvious that I was struggling. And then her response, which at first made me laugh, because not only did she say, oh, thank you, Michelle, thanks for explaining your situation. From now on, I'll only communicate with you via email. My eyes are starting to leak again. I'm getting dizzy and woo-woo. Now, my question to her, because I have to make an appointment at Rusk. Who within Rusk do I call? So anyway, so I just wanted her to answer my question. But instead, what she did is she made the appointment for me, which on one hand I appreciated, but now I'm a bit concerned that because I'm not able to verbally communicate, that now I'll be taken a bit less seriously. When I write articles, I will purposely write fucking intellectual articles just to be like, blah, for people who think that, because sometimes I have problems with verbal communication that I just don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, what do you think? Put your comments in the comments section, for that's where they belong. Always be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, try really hard not to internalize the stigma and ableism, she says to Vu, also to herself, and thank you for watching. Bye. Meh.